Good morning, sir.
Welcome. All of you should work hard because that only can help you in your own success. Right? I hope all of you can read it. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Now, this is unseen passage,
Yes, sir.
and at the end, we have some questions which we will try to solve. The questions are: which of the following most accurately represents author's criticism of Homo economicus? Another question is: the author of the passage mentions the observations of Holly Joe Sheriff in order to, and the view mentioned in the last paragraph, taking the path real life, refers to the following. Okay, these are that solved. Three questions are there, so we have to solve these three questions. Now let us see. I hope all of you are able to read it. Even if I make it a little bit bigger, I doubt whether you would be able to know. It will not fit in. Fine, this is the maximum I can create. Okay. Sovereign interests, steely-eyed and point-on in perception of risk and relentless in maximization of happiness. This was Daniel McFarlane's memorable submission in 2006 of the idea of every man held by economics. That this description is unlike any real person was Mr. McFarlane's point. The Nobel Prize winning economist of the University of California, Berkeley, Riley, termed Homo economicus as rare species. In his latest paper, he outlines a new science of pleasure in which he argues that economics should draw much more heavily on fields such as psychology, neuroscience, and anthropology. सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आप सब देख सकते हैं ये एक पैसेज है जिसको मैकफाडन का लेख है उसके ऊपर लिया गया है, जिसमें उन्होंने ये बताया है कि होमो इकोनॉमिकस एक नया ब्रांच है इकोनॉमिक्स का जिसका मेन फोकस होता है खुशहाली पे, और इसलिए इसको साइकोलॉजी, न्यूरोसाइंस, एंथ्रोपोलॉजी इन सबसे जोड़ा जाता है. He wants economists to accept that evidence from other disciplines does not just explain those bits of behavior that do not fit the standard models. Rather, what economists consider anomalous is the norm. Homo economicus is not this fallible counterpart, is this oddity. तो वो इकोनॉमिक्स को एक अलग दृष्टिकोण से देखना, इकोनॉमिक्स को समझाते हैं कि उनको दूसरे डिसिप्लिन के एविडेंस अपने साइंस को एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए नहीं, बल्कि उनको प्रॉपर परिप्रेक्ष्य में, उसी परिप्रेक्ष्य के अंदर उनको देखें. To take our example, the people in economic model have fixed preferences which are taken as given. जैसे हम लोगों के बारे में इकोनॉमिक मॉडल में जो बताते हैं इकोनॉमिक्स थ्योरी में कि लोगों की फिक्स चॉइसेस होती है और एक फिक्स चॉइस मान के चलते हैं. Yet a large body of research from cognitive psychology shows that preferences are in fact rather fluid. जबकि मनोविज्ञान ये बताता है कि लोगों की चॉइसेस अलग अलग होती है, लोगों की पसंद अलग अलग होती है. People value mundane things much more highly when they think of them as somehow their own. They insist on much higher price for a coffee cup than think of as theirs. For instance, then for an identical one that isn't. यानी लोग कई बार छोटी छोटी बातों के ऊपर बहुत ज्यादा कीमत देने को तैयार हो जाते हैं, जहां उनको लगता है ये हमारा अपना है, ये हमारी अपनी है। तो लोगों की जो पसंद है वो फिक्स नहीं है, वो अलग अलग है। दिस एंडोमेंट इफेक्ट मीन्स दैट people hold on to shares well past an point where it makes sense to sell them. Cognitive scientists have also found that people dislike losing something much more than they like gaining the same amount. Such loss aversion can explain why people often pick insurance policies with lower deductible charges, even that they are more even then they are more expensive. At the moment of an accident, a deductible fees like a loss, whereas all those premium payments are part of the status quo. यानी लोगों की एक पसंद होती है मनोविज्ञान के अनुसार कि उनको कोई भी चीज खोना बहुत बुरा लगता है, भले ही वो चीज उनको पाने के लिए जो उनको उस चीज को पाने पर जो उनको आनंद आता है, उससे ज्यादा गम उस चीज के खोने पर होता है। और इसका इन्होंने एक उदाहरण दिया है कि इंश्योरेंस कंपनी के एग्जाम्पल के आधार पर। Such tools have implications for policy. Plenty of poor people in America are wary of programs like the Earned Income Tax Credit because the idea of getting a handout from the government reinforces a sense of helplessness. Dignity is not something mainstream economics has much truck with, but creating a sense of dignity turns out to be a powerful way of affecting decisions. तो इन्होंने यही मनोविज्ञान के शोध के आधार पर अमेरिका के जो अर्न इनकम टैक्स क्रेडिट प्रोग्राम है उसका जिक्र किया है, जिसमें सरकार से जो धनराशि मिलती है उसको लोग इतना महत्व नहीं दे पाते, क्योंकि उनके लिए डिग्निटी जो है वो बहुत ज़्यादा महत्व रखती है और उसको हम इकोनॉमिक्स में स्टडी नहीं कर पाते हैं। But creating a sense of dignity turns out to be a powerful way of affecting decisions. One study by Crystal Hall, Zhao, and Shafir, a trio of psychologists, found that getting poor people a soup kitchen to recall a time when they felt successful and proud made them almost twice as likely to accept leaflets that told them how to get an EITC refund than members of another group who were merely asked about the last meal they had eaten. यहाँ इन्होंने एक स्टडी का जिक्र किया है जो 3 मनोवैज्ञानिकों ने की, जिसके अंदर लोगों से रसोई के अंदर ये पूछा गया कि कब उनको बहुत ज्यादा खुशी मिली, और उस समय अपनी खुशी को जाहिर करते हुए उन्होंने ETIC की रिफंड है उसको लेने के लिए अपनी इच्छा भी जाहिर कर दी, लेकिन बाकी लोगों ने इसके लिए इच्छा जाहिर नहीं की। Taking the path of McFadden urges might also lead economists to reassess some articles of faith. Economists tend to think that more choice is good, yet people with many options sometimes fail to make any choice at all. Think of workers who prefer their employers to put them by default into pension plans. Think of workers who prefer their employers to put them by default into pension plans at preset contribution rates. Explicitly modeling the process of making a choice might prompt economists to take a more ambiguous view of an abundance of choices. This is undoubtedly messier than standard economics, so is real life. यानी इकोनॉमिस्ट ये मानते हैं कि मल्टीपल चॉइसेस हर एक व्यक्ति के पास होती है तो बेहतर है, और उसके आधार पे वो लोग निर्णय ले सकते हैं, लेकिन हकीकत ऐसी नहीं है, क्योंकि हकीकत में जिनके पास ज्यादा चॉइसेस होते हैं वो अपनी चॉइस का एक्सरसाइज ही नहीं करते, निर्णय ही नहीं लेते। तो ये जीवन असली जीवन की सच्चाई है। चलिए, which of the following most accurately represents author's criticism of Homo economicus? अब लेखक होमो इकोनॉमिक्स की क्रिटिसाइज करते वक्त क्या बताता है? It gives an inaccurate picture of consumers' behavior in real economic transactions. The ideal person who makes choice in conservative economics model is in fact the opposite of homo economics. It is nowhere close to the unpredictable consumer in real economic situation. It is economics mythical everyman. आपको क्या लगता है, क्या आंसर है? कोई उत्तर नहीं है आप लोगों की तरफ से? First choice seems to be the best option. Author of the passage mentions the observations of Hall, Zhao, and Sharif in order to demonstrate that people take pride in achievements even in hard times, demonstrate how empathy can play a significant role in persuasion, provide support for the assertion that dignity is a powerful factor in decision making, and illustrate that authorities would be able to implement policies more effectively if they understand their citizens. क्या आंसर होगा आपकी तरफ से? Demonstrate that people.
Sir, D.
D, yes, D is the best option. Right. Illustrate the authorities would be able to implement policies more effectively if they understand citizens. और खास तौर पर उनकी प्राइड, उनकी डिग्निटी के से संबंधित जो पॉइंट है, उनको अगर अथॉरिटी समझेंगे तो ज्यादा बेहतर निर्णय ले पाएंगे. करेक्ट. The view mentioned in the last passage, taking the path to real life, refers to which of the following? People are loath to taking any choice when faced with plethora of options. Consumers prefer to seek expert guidance while making choice. Employers coax workers to accept pension plans with fixed contribution rates. And the view that more choice is good for consumers should be regarded with skepticism. Yes, any answer? No answer. Yes. D seems to be, हालांकि A भी हो सकता है, but D seems to be the best answer because the view that choice is good for consumers should be regarded with skepticism. So this is an unseen passage. We just wanted to discuss. So